Testing 1, 2, 3.
Jesus, yeah, I can hear you. Like, put your headphones on.
Welcome Taylorville Tornadoes to Mahomet.
All right.
For today's
We on?
doubleheader.
Okay, here we go.
Starting lineup for your Effingham, or I'm sorry, your Taylorville Tornadoes.
Welcome to Mahomet-Seymour softball. Today we will have the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs versus the Taylorville Tornadoes in a doubleheader conference game.
Center field. Number 8, Reese Brocklesby.
For the Taylorville Tornadoes, starting lineup.
Playing center.
Number 14, Olivia Woodward, will start off at shortstop.
Pitcher. Morgan.
Number 2 in the order, we will have Reese Brockensby playing center field. Number 2,
Playing right field.
batting third will be Anna Harden, and catching. Batting fourth, number 16, Morgan Wright, pitching.
21.
Batting fifth is number 6, Haley Peterson, playing right field. Batting seventh is number 21, Kaylee Harness, playing first base.
It's a hard one.
Batting seventh is number 15, Jesse Wright, playing third base.
15. Playing third.
Batting eighth is number 26, Aubrey Kiertzman, playing second base. And batting ninth will be number 3, Kaylee Havara, playing left field.
And running off in the 9th spot, number 3, playing left field, Kaylee Avera.
And starting lineups for the Bulldogs. Leading off will be number 7, Jaden Hanna, playing center field. Batting second will be number 9, Abby Akers, pitching. Batting third will be number 11, Brooke Howard, playing third base. Batting fourth will be number 12, Carly Yergler, playing first base. Batting fifth will be number 2, Maddie Cortez, playing shortstop. Batting sixth will be number 8, Kennedy Granadino, catching. Batting seventh will be number 10, Chloe Truax, playing right field. Batting eighth will be 20, Sydney Ward, playing left field. And batting ninth will be number 14, Jenna Wade, as the DH. And Kayla McKinney, number 1, will be playing second base and not batting. Bulldogs come into this weekend with a 12-2 record, 4-2 in conference play. I think that's good enough for second right now. I'm not 100% sure. It's really kind of hard to find out what the conference standings are. And currently ranked sixth in the state in 3A in the IHSA rankings. So we finish up the lineup introductions here. And then we will have the national anthem.
Play ball.
All right, here we go. First game of 2, Bulldogs versus the Taylorville Tornadoes in conference play. Doubleheader today. Finally getting some beautiful weather. We have sunshine with some clouds, but it's very warm. A little breezy. But Monday, the Bulldogs played in low 40s, windy, cloudy, wet weather. Absolutely miserable, which has pretty much been standard so far for this spring season. Today we finally get some beautiful weather to play. Wednesday the Bulldogs got rained out, but here we are on a Saturday, beautiful Saturday, first game of 2. For the Bulldogs, Abby Akers will be on the mound. Kennedy Grenadino behind the plate. Carly Yergler at first base. Kayla McKinney at second. Maddie Cortez at short. Brooke Howard at third. Sydney Ward in the left. Jaden Hanna in center. And Chloe Truax in right. Here we go. Warm-up pitch is being completed for Abby. And we will be ready to go. Leading off for the Taylorville Tornadoes will be Olivia Woodward. She's their shortstop. The only thing you can say bad about today is the breeze a little bit, but we'll take it with this warm weather. And we got some periodic sunshine in and out of the clouds. We'll take that too. All right, here we go. First pitch of the day. Attempted bunt by Olivia Woodward. Foul tip. 0-1 count. Ball in, hits her. Leadoff hitter for Taylorville takes her base on the hit by pitch. That brings up number 2, Reese Brocklesby. Attempted bunt for the strike. Stolen base for Olivia. So Taylorville quickly has a runner on second. 0-1 count on Reese Brocklesby. High fly ball, shallow left field, caught by Sydney Ward. Nice play, a little bit of a collision with Jaden there, but she had already caught the ball by the time they made contact. 1 out. Runner does not move off a second. That brings up number 24, Anna Harden, catcher. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Umpire did call foul tip. Runner on second for Taylorville. Like I said, it's a little breezy, so you're going to get some noise in the microphone. Apologize, can't do anything about that. Another high fly ball on the infield. Nobody took it. Ball drops harmlessly behind the pitcher's mound for a hit. Runners on first and second. One out. Runners on first and second for Taylorville. Swing and a miss. Morgan Wright, the batter. She's their pitcher. Batting in the cleanup spot. Called strike. 0-2 count. Ball low. 1-2 count. 1 out. Runners on first and second here in the top of the first for Taylorville. Just getting rolling here. First game of 2. Another high fly ball. Carly Ergler on the chase in foul territory. Kennedy Grenadino also in the area, but nobody could get to it. Drops harmlessly in foul territory. Count stays at 1-2. Ball out. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 outs. That brings up number 6, Haley Peterson, playing right field for Taylorville. Hit up the middle, base hit, out of the reach of Maddie. Run scores. Taylorville quickly takes a 1-0 lead on the RBI base hit by Haley Peterson. Hard drive down the left field line for Kylie Harness. Hits in another run. Makes the score 2-0. Kylie advanced to second on the throw home. It'll go as a base hit, RBI base hit. So we got 2 runs in here in the top of the first for Taylorville with runners on second and third and 2 outs. That brings up number 15, Jesse Wright, playing third base for Taylorville. High fly ball, foul territory, Brooke Howard under it. And she makes the catch. Nice job, Brooke. Makes the catch. Takes a step, leans on the fence to catch herself, but retires aside. Brooke Howard with a nice catch. So Taylorville gets 2 runs in the top of the first on 2 hits and a hit by, 3 hits and a hit by pitch. Bulldogs will try to get those back here in the bottom of the first. Batting order for the Bulldogs: Jaden Hanna, Abby Akers, Brooke Howard, Carly Yergler, Maddie Cortez, Kennedy Granadino, Chloe Truax, and Sydney Ward and Jenna Wade.
Out for the Bulldogs, center fielder, number 7, Jaden Hanna.
Here we go. Jaden Hanna lead off, number 7, playing center field for the Bulldogs. Try to get those 2 runs back here.
Regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steal if you know what I mean.
Umpire's talking to the Mahomet bench. Apparently looking for a couple more softballs. Yep, he was a little short, so we got one from each dugout, and we're ready to go. Here we go. Jaden Hanna to lead off for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the first. 2-0. Taylorville on top after scoring 2 in the top of the first. Swing and a foul. 0-1 count for Jaden. Ball high. 1-1 count. stiff breeze blowing. Ball 2. Oh, called strike. 1-2 count. Wind's kind of blowing from first base to third base. So kind of a crosswind today. With shades kind of moving towards left field. Just watching the flag above me here. Mostly just first to third crosswind. 2-2 count on Jaden. Ball out. Takes the count to full. Nobody out. First batter for the Bulldogs here of the ball game. Here in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 out.
Out of the plate for the Bulldogs. Number 9, pitcher Abby Akers.
Brings up number 9, Abby Akers, the pitcher. Ball high. One out count on Abby. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the first. 2-0 Taylorville on top. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count. Ball out. 2-1. Fly ball. Second base is under it for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 11, Brooke Howard.
That was Aubrey Keatsman on the catch for Taylorville. 2 outs. That brings up number 11, Brooke Howard, playing third base. Had the nice catch to finish the first inning there in foul territory. First pitch high. 1-0 count. High fly ball. First base is under it. Catch makes the catch in foul territory to retire the side.
Taylorville Tornadoes 2, the Bulldogs 0.
So the Bulldogs go 1, 2, 3 in the first. We go to the top of the second. Taylorville on top, 2-0. Defensive lead for the Bulldogs. Abby Akers on the mound. Kennedy Grenadino behind the plate. Carly Yergler at first. Kayla McKinney at second. Maddie Cortez short. Brooke Howard third. Sydney Ward in left. Jaden Hanna in center. And Chloe Truax in right. All right, here we go. Getting ready to start the top of the second. Aubrey Keatsman, the batter. Ground ball over to second. Kayla McKinney picks it up, throws it over to Carly for out number 1.
And now in the box is number 3, Kaylee Avera.
Swing and a miss. Kaylee Havera, the batter for Taylorville. 0-1 count. Ball out. 1-1. Low and in. 2-1 count. Base hit up the middle. So Taylorville gets our base runner with 1 out. Brings up to the top of the order, number 14, Olivia Woodward.
Number 14, Olivia Woodward.
Lays down a bunt, goes foul. 1 out runner on first for Taylorville here in the top of the second. 0-1 count on the batter. Two to nothing Taylorville on top after scoring 2 in the first. Pitch for a ball, 1-1. Attempted bunt. Count goes to 1-2. Foul ball. High fly ball. Carly Ergler underneath it in foul territory for out number 2. 2 outs runners on first for Taylorville. That brings up number 2, Reese Brocklesby.
Number 2, Reese Brocklesby.
Ground ball over to Kayla McKinney at second. Over to Carly Ergler to retire this side. So Taylorville gets 1 hit, but she fails to move. So at the end of 1.5, Taylorville up 2-0. Bulldogs batters will be Carly Ergler, Maddie Cortez, and Kennedy Grenadino here in the bottom half of the second. All right, here we go. Bottom of the second. Bulldogs went 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the first. Carly Ergler will see if she can't start something off here playing first base. Swinging in, fouls it off. 0-1 count on Carly. Ball out. 1-1 count on Carly. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the second. 2-0 Taylorville. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Ball low, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
And the play for the Bulldogs, shortstop, number 2, Matty Cortez.
That brings up Matty Cortez playing short. Swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Foul ball. Matty down 0-2. Another foul ball. Count stays 0-2. We got 1 out. Nobody on for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 2nd. Ball out. 1-2. Two. Foul ball. Nobody on for the Bulldogs. 1 out. Matty Cortez with the 2-2 count. 4 batters, 4 outs so far for the Bulldogs here in the ballgame. Matty's going to see if she can't change that. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
And they'll play for the Bulldogs, catcher, number 8, Kennedy Granadino.
That'll bring up number 8, Kennedy Granadino, the catcher. 2 outs, nobody on here in the 2nd. Fouls it off. Ball out. 1-1 count. Two one. There we go. Kennedy Granadino gets a base hit. Cut off shy of the fence by the left fielder, and Kennedy will go in with a stand-up double. Finally. Here we go, kids. Let's get this going.
For the Bulldogs.
That brings up number 10, Chloe Churax, playing right field.
Right field, number 10, Chloe Truax.
Jamie Marriott will go in and run for Kennedy. Two outs. Kennedy on second after our first hit of the game. Stand-up double for Kennedy. Chloe Truax the batter. Swing and a miss. Catcher drops the ball. Jamie Marriott goes into third standing up. Just beat the throw. Ball out. 1-1 count on Chloe. 2 outs. Runner on third. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Count goes to 2-2. Runner on third. 2 outs for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the second. They're down 2-0. Foul off. Count stays at 2-2. Foul ball. Get through. Backhanded stop by the shortstop. Chloe Truax beats it out for the RBI base hit for Chloe. Nice job.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, left fielder number 20, Sydney.
So Chloe Truax puts the Bulldogs on the board with the infield base hit, scoring Jamie Marriott from third, who was running for Kennedy Grenadino, who got our first hit with a double. Sydney Ward, the batter, number 20, playing left field. Called strike. 0-1 count on Sydney. Change up. Swing and a miss. You got a slow fastball, and then you got an even slower changeup. Kids are going to have to adjust. It's got them scratching their heads right now. One and 2 count on Sydney. There we go. Oh. Hard ground ball down the third baseline called foul. Count will stay at 1-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second for the Bulldogs. 2-1 score. Taylorville on top. Chloe Truax on first after the RBI base hit. Sydney Ward waits on this one, gets it deep, high in the air. I can't see the dugouts in the way, but it looks like it's been caught by the left fielder for the out.
After 2, it's the Tornadoes 2, the Bulldogs 1.
So at the end of 2, Taylorville 2, Bulldogs 1. Defensively for the Bulldogs, Abby Akers on the mound, Kennedy Grenadino behind the plate, Carly Ergler at first, Kayla McKinney at second, Maddie Cortez short, Brooke Howard third, Sydney Ward in left, Jaden Hanna in center, and Chloe Truax in right. All right, leading off the third for the Tornadoes will be number 24, Anna Harden, the catcher. Batting third in the order. Pulls a hard ground ball past the outreach glove of Maddie Cortez for a hit. So the leadoff hitter in the third gets on for Taylorville. That brings up number 16, Morgan Wright, the pitcher. Bunt attempt foul. Runner will have to go back to first. 0-1 count. Strike called. 0-2 count. Foul ball. Count stays 0-2. Two to 1 Taylorville here in the top of the third. 7-inning ball game here. Well hit. Left field. Pulled foul. Sydney will jump the fence and get the ball. Hit in the corner by the gate. Gotten up underneath it. But that hit the fence pretty much. But it was foul. 0-2 count. Remaining on Morgan Wright for Taylorville. She's the pitcher. Ball out. Count goes to 1-2. Oh, strike called. One out. Quick throw down to first base. Throw got away from Carly. Actually tried to make a quick tag. Runner moves over to second on the air. That brings up Haley Peterson. Swing and a miss. Haley Peterson with an RBI base hit last time up. Runner on second now for Taylorville with one out. Strike called. Haley's quickly down 0-2. Foul ball. Two to 1 Taylorville here in the top of the third. They have a runner on second with one out. Strike called.
And now it's bat number 21, Kylie Heinzman.
3 strikeouts so far for Abby. That'll bring Kylie Hierness. It was hard to read the coach's handwriting. Swing and a miss, strike one. So I apologize to their family. Hit by pitch. Runner takes first base. So now we have runners on first and second with 2 outs. Second hit by pitch by Abby.
And now we're at number 15, Jesse Wright.
Third baseman Jesse Wright up for Taylorville. She flew out last time up. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Runners on first and second for Taylorville. Swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Foul ball. Look out.
Like, let's get this going.
Kate, how are you?
0-2 count. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. 2-1 Taylorville here in the top of the third. Swing and a miss, and Abby gets out of the jam. All right. For her 4th strikeout of the day. So we go to the bottom of the third. Bulldogs down a run. 2-1 Taylorville.
DH number 14, Jenna Wade.
All right, Jenna Wade lead off the bottom of the third for the Bulldogs. It'll be Jenna Wade and then the top of the order. She's the DH today. Kayla McKinney's playing second. Jenna Wade is batting in her spot. First pitch is a ball. 1-0 count. Ball out. 2-0. Bulldogs are going to try to get this ball game tied up. Better yet, get a little bit of a rally going. Put some distance here in. Jenna Wade off to a good start with a 3-0 count.
Jenna's up to bat, so we're trying to cut off her.
Swinging on a 3-0 count. Swing and a miss. Ball 4. So Jenna starts off the third with a walk. That's how you do it. That brings it up to the top of the order, Jaden Hanna. Playing center field. Here we go, Bulldogs. Here we go. Struck out last time, Jaden did. She's going to lay one down. Catcher makes the play, throws her out at first, but Jaden moves Jenna over to second.
Now the plate pitcher, number 9, Abby Akers.
That brings up Abby Akers. 1 out now. Jenna Wade at second on the sacrifice bunt by Jaden Hanna. Sorry. Abby Akers going to see if she can't tie this up. Help herself out a little bit. There she goes. Good start. Oh, shoot. Good line drive hit, but right at the right fielder. She didn't have to move much. She makes the catch. Jenna Wade tags up. The appeal to second base. Umpire says she left early. So quickly the Bulldogs are out of the inning. So 18-3, we have Taylorville up 2-1. So that was kind of quick. Jenna Wade started off with a walk. Jaden Hanna sacrificed her over for out number 1. Abby hit a nice line drive right at the right fielder. So she made the catch. And Jenna Wade was called out on leaving second base early on the tag up. Oh, defensively now for the Bulldogs here in the fourth. And no changes. Abby Akers on the mound. Kennedy Granadino behind the plate. Carly Yergler at first. Kayla McKinney second. Maddie Cortez at short. Brooke Howard at third. Chloe Truax in right. Jaden Hanna in center. And Sydney Ward in left. Here we go. Top of four. Taylorville scored 2 runs in the top of the first. Holding on to that lead by 1. Bulldogs got 1 in the bottom of the second. 2-1 score. Ground ball over to Brooke at third. Quickly over to first for the first out. Aubrey Kiertzman grounds out for the second time for Taylorville. Out number 1. That brings up Kaylee Havera. Got a base hit last time up. Fly ball behind first base. Carly Yergler fades back, makes the catch, over the shoulder catch in foul territory for the second out. So 2 pitches, 2 outs. Can't beat that. That brings up the top of the order, Olivia Woodward for Taylorville. Swing, fly ball, over to Maddie Cortez for the out. So 3 pitches, 3 outs. Can't beat that. So just as quickly as the Bulldogs went down in the third, the Tornadoes go down in the top of the fourth. So here we go, Bulldogs. Heart of the order coming up. 3, 4, and 5 of the order. Bulldogs to see if they can't try to tie it up and put some distance into this ball game. Go to the bottom of the fourth, 2-1. Tornadoes on top after scoring 2 in the top of the first. Bulldogs got 1 in the bottom of the second. Here we are in the bottom of the fourth. See if we can't change that. Brooke Howard will lead us off, number 11, playing third base.
Leading out for the Bulldogs, third baseman, Brooke Howard.
Turn the quiet up. Turn the noise down.
First pitch ball. 1-0. Come on, Brooke. Flew out last time. Swinging base hit up the middle. That'll cut off by the center fielder. So Brooke Howard starts off the fourth with a base hit. There we go.
First baseman, Carly Yergler.
That'll bring up our first baseman, Carly Yergler. Home court advantage doesn't always mean you get your name pronounced right, I guess. Swing and a miss. Nobody out. Brooke Howard on first after the base hit. Carly Yergler down 0-1. Called strike. Quick throw down to first. Ball rolls away from first baseman. Not enough for Brooke to get to second. So Carly Yergler's down 0-2. Brooke Howard on first. Nobody out. Ball out. Carly Yergler has to wait for that ball to get there. bends over, reaches out, smacks it into left center for a double. Carly Ergler moves Brooke Howard to third on the double, stand-up double.
Now batting, shortstop, Maddie Cortez.
So now with one out, we got runners at second and third with Maddie Cortez the batter. I'm sorry, there's nobody out. I don't know what I'm talking about. Nobody out. There's only been 2 batters. Nobody out. Maddie Cortez fouls it off. The girls are really having trouble with the pitcher. It's either slow or slower, and it takes some adjusting, and it's really kind of giving the girls a hard time here so far. But they seem to be getting her figured out. 1-1 count. Ball 2, 2-1. Quick throw down to third. Brooke back safely. Bulldogs threatening here in the bottom of the 4th with nobody out. We got Brooke Howard on first after a base hit. Carly Ergler on second after her double. Maddie Cortez with a 2-1 count. Takes a strike. Count goes to 2-2. Ball out. Full count. Ball 4. Ball gets away. Brooke Howard comes in, scores. Maddie Cortez will continue on to second. There you go.
Plate for the Bulldogs, catcher, Kennedy Granadino.
Maddie Cortez draws the walk. Pitch gets away from the catcher. Brooke Howard scores standing up. Maddie Cortez literally continues on the second base after the walk, does not even slow down. And now we got runners on second and third still with a run in. Tie ball game. Kennedy Granadino with a double last time up. Hoping to do that again. First pitch called strike. Nobody out. Carly Ergler on third. Maddie Cortez on second. Kennedy Granadino the batter. Brooke Howard in so far to tie the ball game. Foul ball, 0-2. A lot of our batters are getting down in the count. It's a tough spot to hit in when you're down 0-2 and 1-2. 2-2 ball game here in the bottom of the 4th. Ball low, 1-2 count. Morgan Wright, the pitcher for Taylorville. Two count. Catcher looks at Carly down at third. No throw. Trade place with Maddie here, Kennedy. Come on. Trade places with her. There you go. Base hit up the middle. 1 run will score. Here comes Maddie Cortez. She will stand up for run number 2 of that at bat. So Kennedy Granadino with a 2 RBI base hit. Nice job, Kennedy. Kennedy is 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs so far today. Puts the Bulldogs on top for the first time today. 4-2 Bulldogs. Carly Ergler and Maddie Cortez score on Kennedy Granadino's base hit. That brings up number 10, Chloe Truax. Last time up, she had an RBI base hit. Jamie Marriott came in and is running for Kennedy Granadino. First pitch for a strike. There we go, kids. Come on. Let's add on to this some more. Nobody out. Slow change up, way out. Called strike. Tough break for Chloe. I don't know what it is that these umpires, but sometimes these really slow change-ups, the strike zone gets really large on these slow change-ups, and I don't quite understand it. And I'm not just talking this ball game. Oh, 0-2 count on Chloe. Here we are again, batting in an 0-2 count. Chloe will see if she can't capitalize. 1-2 count. Fight your way back, kid. Come on. Jamie Marriott on first. Nobody out. 3 runs in so far for the Bulldogs here in the 4th. There we go. Foul ball. Count will stay at 1-2 for Chloe. Jamie Marriott running for Kennedy Grenadino, who had the 2 RBI base hit. Ball out. Oh, come on. Sorry. Chloe, tough break, Chloe. Come on. 2 change-ups that were way outside. Gets called strikes. Sydney Ward, the batter. Sydney Ward lays it down, moves Jamie over to second, 2 outs.
Now batting GH, Jenna Wade.
Jenna Wade, the batter. Walk last time up. Jamie Marriott on second, 2 outs. 4-2 Bulldogs. Swing and a miss. Jenna Wade down 0-2. On the foul ball. Ongoing theme here for the Bulldogs. Ball out. One and 2 count. Foul ball. It's really tough to be successful when you're down 1-2 and 0-2, and most of our batters have been in that situation this game so far. But we managed to push across 4 runs. High fly ball drops behind the mound. No man's land, or no woman's land. Jenna Wade with a base hit.
Stepping to the plate,
Those pitchers are usually instructed if it's out of the circle to let it drop. Their defense will take care of it, and sometimes those balls just hang up just enough that the infielders, if they're playing deep, can't get to them, and it looks kind of silly, but that's the way the pitchers are instructed to do it a lot of times. So Jenna Wade with a base hit. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Jaden Hanna, top of the order for the Bulldogs. Jaden Hanna, fly ball. First baseman tries to make the basket catch. Falls out of her glove. Jaden Hanna gets on. Error on the first baseman. Run scores. 5-2. We'll take him however we can get him. So Jamie Marriott scores. Abby Akers fouls it off. On the air on the first baseman for Taylorville. Jaden Hanna on first. Jenna Wade on second. 5-2 the score. Bulldogs on top. Abby Akers with an 0-1 count with 2 outs. I didn't already say that. Ball out. Change up, fouled off. Abby's down 0-1. 1 and 2, not even close. 1 and 2 count, 2 outs. Runners on first and second for the Bulldogs. We got 4 runs in so far here in the 4th inning. Abby sticks her bat out, protects the plate, fouls it off. Nice job. Count stays at 1 and 2. Ooh. Ball low. 2-2. Nice. Nice line drive down the third base line by Abby. Jenna Wade will score. RBI base hit by Abby Akers. Nice solid hit. Line drive right down the baseline. Makes the score 6-2 Bulldogs. In the run for Abby will be Jessica Hawk. So we have 2 outs. 5 runs in so far here in the 4th. That brings up Brooke Howard, who started off the inning. So the Bulldogs bat around. Can't beat that. Brooke has a base hit on the day. Make that 2 base hits on the day. Drops it in short, a line drive short right field. Right fielder bobbles it. Jaden Hanna will score. Run number 7. Jessica Hawk will move to third.
First baseman, Darling Ugler.
And Brooke Howard with the RBI base hit. Moved to second on the air on the right fielder. Had trouble picking that ball up cleanly. So we have runners on second and third again. 7-2 Bulldogs. Carly Urgler the batter. High fly ball. Get out. Get out. Get out. It's not going to get out. Drops at the base of the fence. Center fielder and the right fielder run into each other. Carly Urgler, 2 RBI triple. That'll make the score 9-2. Batters are struggling to figure out this pitcher. Like I said, it's either slow or slower. And the strike zone gets really big apparently on the changeups, and the kids are just having trouble. Batting with 1 and 2 and 0-2 counts a lot. But they're getting it figured out. So if we put up 8 runs here in the bottom of the 4th, makes the score 9-2. Maddie Cortez, the batter. She walked last time up. Run did score on that at bat because the pitch did get by the catcher. And that was the run that tied the ball game up. First run of this inning. Maddie Cortez rips a foul ball down the line. Scores 9-2 here in the 4th. Bulldogs on top after putting 8 up so far this inning. Carly Urgler on third after the 2 RBI triple. Maddie Cortez fouls it off, and she is down 0-2. Don't need to say it again. Most of our batters have been batting from an 0-2 count all day. High fly ball. Wynn's going to play with this one. Third baseman's underneath it in foul territory. And she makes the catch.
After fourth, the Bulldogs 9, the Tornadoes 2.
So the Bulldogs put up an 8 spot here in the bottom of the 4th. Finally starting to break loose here. They go into the top of the 5th with a 9-2 lead. We will have some defensive changes for the Bulldogs. A lot of defensive changes here. Okay, I'll have to wait till everybody gets settled to tell you where everybody's at. All right, Carly Ergler will go into pitch. Kennedy Grenadino will stay behind the plate. Brooke Howard will move over to first. Kayla McKinney will be at second. Maddie Cortez at short. Chloe Truax will move into third. In left, we will have Jamie Marriott. In center, we will have Jaden Hanna. And in right, we will have Sydney Ward. So the changes, we have Sydney Ward going over to right. Carly Ergler goes into on the mound. Brooke Howard moves over to first. Chloe Truax comes in from right and moves into third. So there's your defensive changes today. 9-2 Bulldogs here in the after 4 innings of play. After they put up 8 runs in the bottom of the 4th. After they finally cut loose. After being down the whole game. After they gave up 2 in the top of the 1st. Bulldogs did get 1 in the bottom of the 2nd, but finally unleashed here in the 4th. So here we go, top of 5. Carly Ergler into the pitch now for the Bulldogs. 9-2 score, Bulldogs on top. Taylorville will start off with number 2, Reese Brocklesby. Batting second in the order for the Tornadoes. She's got 1 base hit so far on the day. Pokes her bat out, tries to slap it to the left side, but knocks it foul. 0-1 count. Sticks her bat out again, knocks it foul. 0-2 count on Reese Brocklesby. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Abby Akers left the game with 1, 2, 3 strikeouts, no walks, 2 hit by pitches. That brings up Anna Harden, swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. 5 hits for against Abby. She had 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 2 hit by pitches. Strike 3. 2 outs. That brings up number 16, Morgan Wright. So a good outing for Abby. As it stands, she is up for the win. Also had an RBI base hit last inning for Abby. First pitch, a ball. 2-0. Morgan Wright, the batter. She struck out twice. No, Abby, I'm sorry. Abby had 1, 2, 3, 5 strikeouts. My bad. Man, where am I looking? 2-1 count. Abby had 5 strikeouts. If I didn't say that already. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 4 strikeouts. My gosh. Please forgive me. 2-2 count. Ball out, full count. 2 outs, nobody on here for Taylorville. here in the top of 5. Bulldogs up 9-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Carly Ergler strikes out the side. Morgan Wright strikes out for the 3rd time today. So we go to the bottom of 5th. Bulldogs up 9-2. All right, here we go. Bottom of 5. Bulldogs up 9-2. Kennedy Grenadino, the batter. She's 2 for 2 of the day with a double and a base hit with 2 RBIs. Looks like another base hit for Kennedy as it drops in shallow right field. So she's 3 for 3 on the day. There we go. 2 base hits and a double for Kennedy.
Right fielder Chloe Truax.
2 RBIs. Chloe Truax, the batter. Base hit, RBI. First time up. Called out on a strike, 2nd time up. If you were listening to that, I bet you know how I feel about that. First strike called. 0-1 count on Chloe. There's that slow changeup. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count on Chloe. Two. Kennedy Grenadino at first base as she has stayed in a run. She's been getting a runner every time up, but not this time. Swing by Chloe. Little hanger. Caught by the shortstop for out number 1.
Batting, number 20, Sydney Ward.
So we got 1 out. Number 20, Sydney Ward, the batter. Swing and a miss. Oh, 1 count on Sydney. Ball gets away from the catcher. Kennedy goes to second. I couldn't tell if that was a wild pitch or a pass ball. Probably a wild pitch, I'm not sure. So now with 1 out, Kennedy's on second. Sydney Ward with a 1-1 count. Pokes the bat out, hits it hard to right field. Drops fair. No, drops foul. Sorry. I can't see the dugouts in the way. The first base dugout's in my way. I couldn't see where it landed. Sydney Ward with a 1-2 count. Ball in, 2-2. I'm good. Slow roller over to short. Picks it up. She does not make an attempt on the throw. Base hit for Sydney Ward.
Number 14, Jenna Wade.
Shortstop's playing deep. Caught it in the hole over between third and short. Did not make an attempt on the throw. Base hit for Sydney. Jenna Wade takes the first pitch between short and third. Kennedy Granadino will score. Kennedy Granadino had held up on the ground ball before that by Sydney. So we had runners on first and second. Jenna Wade takes the first pitch. Hits a ground ball base hit. Hits in Kennedy from second. So now we got runners on first and second with one out. Jenna Wade 2 for 2 on the day with an RBI and a walk. Scores 10-2 Bulldogs now. And top of the order, Jaden Hanna takes the first pitch for a strike. Slow changeup, fouled off. And we're down 0-2 again. Ten to 2 Bulldogs here in the bottom of the fifth. One run in so far. Jaden Hanna, foul ball. Count stays 0-2 with one out. Jenna Wade on first. Sydney Ward on second. Sydney Ward with her sleeves up, trying to get some sun. Haven't seen much of that yet this March and April. Going to take advantage of that. Ball in. 1-2 count on Jaden. Two. Jaden Hanna, infield fly, called out. Pitcher does make the catch. Nobody advances.
Now batting, number 22, Jamie Marriott.
So batting in Abby Akers' spot will be Jamie Marriott. Swing and a miss. We got 2 outs, runners on first and second. 1 run in so far on the RBI base hit by Jenna Wade. Coach wants to talk to the pitcher. Be a perfect day. It's just a little too breezy out.
I'd be happy to take Jack.
0-1 count on Jamie. Runners on first and second. Strike called. 0-2 count again. Swing and a miss by Jamie. Ball gets away from the catcher, and she will move to first base on the drop third strike.
Number 11, Brooke Howard.
Bulldogs catch a break on the strikeout. That'll bring up Brooke Howard. Brooke Howard, 2 for 3 with an RBI. First pitch for a strike. Bouncer up. Bouncer up the middle. Picked up by the pitcher. Throws it home for the force to retire the side. So at the end of 5 innings of play, Taylorville 2, Bulldogs 10. Haley Peterson, the bat here, leading off the 6th for the Tornadoes, quickly down 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Carly Yergler has faced 4 batters and had 4 strikeouts. That brings up Kylie Hersness. Strike 1. Ball out. 1-1. Two one. Ball high. 3-1. Ball 4.
Now at number 15, Jesse White.
Brings up Jesse Wright for the Tornadoes. Swing and a miss. 10-2 the score. Bulldogs on top. Here in the top of the 6th, 0-2 count. Abby Akers went the first 5 innings. I mean the first 4 innings. Carly came in the 5th. Pitching here in the 6th. Peel down the 2nd, see if she went. Ruled no swing. 1-2 count. 1 out. 2-2. Strike 3.
And now welcome to bat number
That brings up Audrey
26,
Kietzman.
Audrey Kietzman.
Kietzman. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Runner on first after the walk. Given up by Carly. Strike 3. Carly has faced 7 batters. Has 6 strikeouts and 1 walk. So we go to the bottom of 6. Bulldogs up 10-2. Carly Ergler. First pitch called strike. 1-1 count. Strike called. 1-2 count. Here we go. Down 0-2, 1-2. Story of the day. But the Bulldogs have managed to push 10 runs across. Foul ball. Another foul ball. Count stays at 1-2. Another slow changeup. Fouled off by Carly. Count stays at 1-2. Ball out, 2-2. Conversation with one of the coaches from Taylorville. Don't know if she's talking to the umpire or the catcher. Three-two count. Nobody out, nobody on. Carly leading off the bottom of the sixth for the Bulldogs here. They're up 10-2. Swing and a miss.
And a plate to Maddie Cortez.
Brings up Maddie Cortez. First pitch taken for a ball. Well hit ball, straightaway center, but right at the center fielder for out number 2. Two batters, 2 outs for the Bulldogs here in the 6th. That brings up Kennedy Grenadino, who's 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Strike called. One count. Well hit. Kennedy Grenadino with a really hard line drive shot, but right at left fielder only had to take about 2 steps to the right and made the catch. So 2 really well hit balls that inning for the Bulldogs, but right at the defenders. Score will stay 10-2 going into the 7th inning. Defensively for the Bulldogs here in the 7th inning. Carly Ergler on the mound, Kennedy Grenadino behind the plate, Brooke Howard at first, Kayla McKinney at second, Maddie Cortez at short, Chloe Truax at third, Sydney Ward in left, Jaden Hanna in center, and Jamie Marriott in left. Sydney Ward is in right, Jamie Marriott in left. Bulldogs up 10-2 after scoring 8 in the bottom of the 4th. They also had 1 in the bottom of the 2nd and 1 in the bottom of the 5th. Taylorville got 2 in the top of the 1st, and that's all they've gotten. Kaylee Havera, the batter for Taylorville. Swing and a miss. Oh, 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 out.
And now 7 up to the plate.
7 batters face for Carly. I mean, 8
Woodward.
batters face, 7 strikeouts. Olivia Woodward, the batter for Taylorville. Lays a bunt down, rolls foul. Strike called. 0-2 count on Olivia Woodward. Foul ball. Strike 3. Two outs. Taylorville down to their last batter. 10-2 Bulldogs on top here in the 7th inning. Nobody on for Taylorville. Strike called. Foul ball. Reese Brocklesby is down 0-2 now. Down to their final strike. Oh, looks like Kennedy took one off somewhere. I don't know what she got hit by. The ball went over the... Oh, she got hit by the bat. Coach comes out to take a look at her. Taylorville down to their last out. Nobody on. Oh, 2 count on the batter. Kennedy will walk back to the dugout. Bulldogs got 1 in the 2nd, 8 in the 4th, and 1 in the 5th. Taylorville got 2 in the 1st, and that's been our scoring. 10-2 the score right now. Kennedy's the catcher, obviously. So either they're switching out gears with somebody or they're seeing if she can get back in. I don't know. They're in the dugout. So we will take a little break on the action there. We'll be right back. Okay, Kennedy's back on the field. We will take a couple pitches to see, make sure everything's okay. She's good to go. Taylorville down to their final strike. 0-2 count on Reese Brocklesby. Ball one. 1-2 count. High fly ball. Maddie Cortez back for it. Makes the catch. That retires the side. Ball game. So, final score, Bulldogs 10, Taylorville Tornadoes 2. Carly Ergler pitches the final 3 innings. Faced 10 batters. Had 8 strikeouts, a walk, and a fly out. Abby Akers gets the win, going the first 4 innings. She had 4 strikeouts, and I think she gave up just 4 hits. Taylorville got all their runs in the first inning. Hitting for the Bulldogs, Abby Akers was 1 for 3. Don't hold me to that. Brooke Howard seemed to have forgot to record one of their bats. Brooke Howard was 2 for 4 with an RBI. And Abby also had an RBI. Carly Ergler was 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs, double and a triple. Maddie Cortez.
Bulldog
had a
fans, my
base
name
hit.
is Nick, ball coach here. I'm hearing it's to make
And,
you aware of a program that our
official
spring
bats and then
sports
a walk.
teams are putting together
Kennedy
to support 2 of
Granadino
our
was
families
3 for
currently
4
dealing
with 2
and battling
RBIs.
with cancer.
And a double.
This spring,
Chloe
Mahomet-Seymour
Truex had a
baseball
base
team
hit
will be taking
with an
pledges.
RBI. She was 1 for 3. Sydney Ward was 1 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt. And Jenna Wade was 2 for 2 with an RBI and a walk. So a good day for the Bulldogs on game number 1. We will be back in about 20 minutes with game number 2. Come right back and we will see you then. Final score, Bulldogs 10. To move them to 5-2 in conference play and 13-2 on the season. And we will be back with game number 2 in just a bit. Thanks.
Okay. Good morning, Bulldog fans. Okay. Good morning, Bulldog families and
All right, here we go. Game number 2. First pitch, bunted foul. Caught by Chloe Truax. Nice job, Chloe. Hustled in there from third. 1 out.
And now up to bat number 2, Reese Brockles.
That was Olivia Woodward. This brings up Reese Brocklesby. Another bunt. Drags it down the first. Brooke Howard. Over to Kayla McKinney. Safe. Base hit. This is what it's going to be. Carly struck out all but 2 of their batters she faced from the 5th, 6th, and 7th last game.
Number 24, Anna Harden.
This brings up Anna Harden. 1 out, 1 good run on a bunt. Ground ball over to third over Chloe. First, Brooke Howard. 2 outs. Very quickly, there's 2 outs. A runner on second on the sacrifice. Oh, I'm sorry, not a sacrifice. On the fielder's choice. She moves over to first. Swing and a miss. Number 21, Kaylee Harmness. Ground ball over to Kayla. Over to Brooke at first. So very quick top of the first. Taylorville goes down without 1 hit. 2 fielders' choices. And a put out. So we got, anyway, that was very, I don't know, 5, 6 pitches that inning. So anyway, after the end of a half inning, no score. Bulldogs coming up to bat.
Leading off for the Bulldogs, center fielder, Jaden Hanna.
Oh, here we are in the bottom of the first. Jaden Hanna will lead off for the Bulldogs. Moving rather quickly here. First pitch for a ball. Pitching for the Tornadoes is number 13, Italy Michaeletta. Nothing? Their audio? Oh, okay. So yeah, apparently you guys can hear me, but we don't have a picture, so I'm going to keep talking. Sorry we don't have a picture. It's the best we can do. Technical difficulties, you know how that is. 2-1 count on Jaden.
Hey, Madeline?
2-2 count.
Okay. I didn't know if you saw it too.
Pitch taken for a ball. Full count. Bottom of the first. Bulldogs won 10-2 in the first inning. First game. Slow roller over to short. Jaden Hanna books it down the first, runs it out. Base hit for Jaden. That'll bring up number 11, Brooke Howard.
Down the plate, first baseman, Brooke Howard.
Turn the noise down. Let this old world just
First pitch for a ball, gets away from the catcher. Wild pitch. Jaden Hanna goes to second. Nobody out. Jaden Hanna on second now. Brooke Howard with a 1-0 count. Looper caught by the second baseman for out number 1. Jaden Hanna stays put.
And now leading in the 3 spot, number 12, Carly Yergler.
That brings up Carly Yergler. The pitcher. Oh, foul ball. Bulldogs 13-2 on the season now. Ranked 6th in the state in the IHSA poll in 3A. Swing, high fly ball deep into the left. Home run. There we go. Dugout was in my way, I couldn't see, but 2-run home run for Carly Yergler. Makes the score quickly 2-0 Bulldogs here in the bottom of the second. Bottom of the first. Jeez, sorry. 2-run home run for Carly. That brings up number 2, Maddie Cortez. Foul ball. Pitch taken for a ball. 1-1 count on Maddie. Strike called. 1-2. 1 out. 2 runs in on Carly Yergler's home run. 2-run home run. Maddie Cortez lays into 1. Drops it into the left center gap. And she will go in with a stand-up double.
Now up to bat, number 8, catcher Kennedy Granadino.
1 out. Kennedy Granadino, the batter. 2-0 Bulldogs here in the bottom of the first. Kennedy Granadino had a good game at the plate in game 1. She was 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a double. And she gets a hit by pitch. She's having a rough day. So she will take first base on the hit by pitch. That'll put runners at first and second. With number 10, Chloe Truax, the batter.
Now batting,
1 out.
third baseman Chloe Truax.
Cortez with the big lead off of second base. They look her back. Pitch high. 2-0 count on Chloe. Two 1 count. Well hit ball to right field. Chloe Truax dumps it in the, just inside the right field line. Went to first. Went to second. Everybody held. I don't quite understand what happened there. Anyway, Chloe Truax with a base hit. She was going full tilt to second base. Everybody held up at second and third. So she had to hustle back to first. They let her go. Maddie Cortez broke for the plate from third. She scores. The ball got thrown around a little bit. And now Chloe ended up taking second, and Jenna Wade, who was running for Kennedy Grenadino, went to third. So we have a run in, 3-0 score. Runners on second and third. And we got Sydney Ward batting with a 1-1 count and 1 out, if you got all that. Easier to show it with pictures, but unfortunately we are having technical difficulties with the picture. Did we get our picture back yet?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, not this one.
We do have the picture back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So apparently the picture's back. So we got audio too?
Yeah.
All right, so we're back in business. Okay, all right, cool. Sydney Ward, 3-1 count, 1 out. Runners on second and third. Swinging and foul ball. So no RBI for Chloe. She thought she did. She was breaking for second. She had a double for sure in her head. Unfortunately, the runners in front of her had a different opinion about that. Everybody made it back to their base safely, and the ball got thrown around a little bit, and then we did end up getting a run, and Chloe did end up at second finally. So she did get the 2 bases, but doesn't get credit with the RBI or the double. Sydney Ward draws the walk. So now we have bases loaded with Jamie Marriott, the batter. And a very breezy day. 3 runs in here in the bottom of the first for the Bulldogs. They have 1 out, bases loaded. Jamie Marriott batting. She's hit by a pitch. She will take first base. Way to hold your ground there, kid. Jamie Marriott takes it off the leg. Didn't even flinch. Gets the RBI. Makes the score 4-0. That brings up Caleb McKinney. Caleb McKinney getting the bat this game, which is awesome. Kayla's been lately just playing second base, and someone's hitting in her place. Usually has nothing to do with the player's ability. It's just trying to get more kids in the plan, more kids involved. She lays one down and goes foul. 1-2 count on Kayla. Another bunt attempt. Okay, I'm confused on the count. Sorry. Because if that was 2 strikes and she fouled that off on a bunt attempt, it would have been, I don't know, I'm confused. I'm kind of looking over some people's shoulders here too. So anyway, wild pitch, run scores. Makes the score 5-0, Bulldogs. Fouls it off. Okay, I see what's going on. They're saying she's slapping, she's not bunting attempting. She's attempting to slap at the ball. Okay. All right, I got it. Fouled again. She's trying to slap the ball, which is different from bunting, so it doesn't go as a bunt attempt for out on third with 2 strikes. Bunts it back to the mound, slaps it back to the mound, no play. Pitcher still has the ball, run scores. Makes the score 6-0.
Now batting, center fielder, Jayden Hanna.
So 1 run scored on the wild pitching on Kayla's at bat, and then she hits one in on the fielder's choice. That brings up the top of the order, Jayden Hanna. Runners on the corners. Bulldogs up 6-0 here in first. High fly ball, shallow left center. Second baseman comes all the way across, tries to make the play in between the second baseman and the center fielder. Nice try, does not come up with the ball though. Another run scores. Makes the score 7-0. We have Jayden Hanna at Jayden Hanna at second. She made it there on the ball getting away from the second baseman. As she tried to catch it, it rolled away from everybody. She made it to second. We have Kayla McKinney at third. Scoreboard is there. It is. It's finally got it. It's updated now. 7-0. I was trying to keep track of the score. Thought maybe I was wrong, but I'm right. 7-0 here in the bottom of the first. Brooke Howard, the batter. Pitch for taken for a ball. Swing and a miss. Drop third. Brooke Howard will make it to first on the drop third strike. Run
And
scores.
Number 12, Carly Yergler.
Swing and a miss. Foul ball. Brooke will have to go back to first. 8-0 Bulldogs now. A lot of unearned runs here. Brooke goes on uncontested in the second. 1-1 count on Carly. Well hit ball, fair ball down the line. 1 run scores, 2 run scores. Carly will go into second with a double. So 2 at bats for Carly. 4 RBIs with a home run, 2-run home run, and a 2 RBI double. That'll bring out the coach to talk to the pitcher. The score is 10-0 here in the bottom of the first. From my calculations here, 6 of our 10 runs are earned. Out of the 6 out of the 10. We have 1 out. Carly Yergler on second, and we got a new pitcher, and it'll be number 1. That is nobody on my list. No, sorry, number 3. You'll see what from the front, that small little number looked like a 1, but this is number 3, Kaylee Havera, who played left field last game. She will come in and pitch for the Tornadoes. Pitching is golden. If you don't have anybody that can pitch, it can make for a very long season for your team. So if you're one of those young kids just thinking about playing sports, can't decide what you want to play, become a pitcher, work hard in softball, you can really make it be a difference maker for your team. Well hit ball by Maddie. Deep left field. Home run on top of the batting cage. Well hit ball. That was about just as high as it was long. First pitch by Kaylee Hervera. And Maddie Cortez takes it deep and parks it right on top of the batting cage and left field, right down the left field line. So 2-run home run by Maddie Cortez makes the score 12-0 here in the bottom of the first. Kennedy Grenadino, the batter. Everybody's batting the second time this inning here. Second time through the order. Kennedy was hit by pitch last time up. Called strike. Took the Bulldogs a little time to get unleashed here, but they're unleashed now. Get it? Bulldogs unleashed. Got off to a slow start in game one. Finally put up an 8 spot in the 4th inning. And here, won that game 10-2.
Now batting, third baseman Chloe Truax.
Kennedy grounds out to the pitcher. That brings up number 10, Chloe Truax. Had a base hit last time up. Have put up 12 runs here in the bottom of the first. Knocked out the starting pitcher for Taylorville. Beautiful day out here. If we just had a little less wind, it would be absolutely perfect. I can't eat my popcorn when the wind's blowing like this. Two-0 count on Chloe. Three-0 count. Chloe Truax draws the walk. That brings up Sydney Ward, who walked last time she was up.
Right fielder Sydney Ward.
Two outs now. Chloe Truax on first. 12-0 Bulldogs here in the bottom of the first. Called strike. Strike zone's going to get a little bigger, kids. Line drive, straightaway center field. Center fielder took 2 steps in, got herself in trouble over her head. Sydney Ward will go into third with a triple. Chloe Truax scores on the triple by Sydney Ward.
To the plate, left fielder Jamie Marriott.
Jamie Marriott to bat. Hit by pitch last time up. Scores 13-0 now. Base hit by Jamie Marriott. Past this third baseman. Another run scores. So Jamie Marriott gets 2 RBIs so far. One on a hit by pitch. A bases loaded hit by pitch and a base hit now. Knocks in Sydney Ward. That brings up Kayla McKinney. He's out on the RBI fielder's choice last time up. Lays it down. She will be easily in at first. No one covering. Jamie Marriott draws a throw at second, gets back safely.
Now batting, Jaden Hanna.
Jaden Hanna with her third at bat this inning. It's 14-0 Bulldogs with 2 outs. Jamie Marriott at second and Kayla McKinney at first. Jaden Hanna, the batter. First time up, she had a base hit. Second time up, she reached on an error. This is her third at bat this inning. Yes, I said that correctly. It is 14-0 here in the first inning for the Bulldogs. Ground ball over to third, foul ball. Bulldogs 13-2 on the season. 5-2 in conference play. Obviously both losses came in conference play. One to Charleston and one to Lincoln. They're ranked 6th in the state in the IHSA 3A poll. Ball gets away from the catcher. Everybody moves up a base. Jamie Marriott goes to third. Kayla McKinney on first. Kayla McKinney on second, sorry. I think I said first. Ball out. 3-2 count on Jaden. 2 outs. 14 runs in so far here in the first for the Bulldogs. Jaden Hanna launches the one into the right center field gap. 1 run will score. Coach will hold Kayla McKinney at third. Jaden Hanna with a double. RBI double.
First baseman Brooke Howard.
15-0. And Taylorville will go with the third pitcher of this inning. Number 16, the girl who threw the complete game last game for the Tornadoes, Morgan Wright. The Apollo Conference plays 2 games on Saturdays for conference play. They play doubleheaders. It's a lot of travel time. So to cut down on travel times, they've chosen to play 2 games on Saturdays instead of playing 2 different times during the year. Cut down on travel, I guess. That's the rumor. I don't know. No one's ever officially told me that. But so you got to have strong pitching. You can't ask one pitcher to pitch both games. Well, you can, but preferably not what you want to do. So Taylorville will go with their pitcher from the first game who pitched the complete game, Morgan Wright. Bulldogs through the order for the 3rd time here in the first. It's 15-0. We got Jaden Hanna on second. We have Kayla McKinney on third. We have 2 outs and Brooke Howard, the batter. She's lined out and got on, reached on a drop, 3rd strike. There she gets a base hit between the 5-6 hole. Gets an RBI. Makes the score 17-0, or 16-0, sorry. RBI base hit for Brooke Howard. Carly Yergler, the batter. 2 for 2 with 4 RBIs so far this game. 2 home runs and, 1 home run and a double. Both 2 RBIs on each at bat. Takes the first pitch for a strike. We got Brooke Howard leaving early at first. Brooke Howard trying to See if she can get a reaction out of the umpire, see if he's paying attention. Umpire was paying attention. She's out. So, at the end of 1 inning to play is Bulldog 16, Taylorville Tornadoes 0. Good way to start off the ball game for the Bulldogs. A lot better than the last game. If you were with us the last game, Bulldogs were behind going into the bottom of the fourth, 2-1, before they put up an 8 spot. Put them up 9-2 because the Tornadoes got 2 runs in the top of their first in the game 1. They did manage, the Bulldogs did get 1 more run that game, but finished with a 10-2 score. And here they put up 16 in the first inning in game number 2. So defensively, which I didn't get to, in the first inning, we have Kennedy Grenadino behind the plate, Carly Yergler on the mound, Brooke Howard at first, Kayla McKinney at second, Maddie Cortez at short, Chloe Truax at third, Sydney Ward in right, Jaden Hanna in center, and I think that's Jamie Marriott in left. Dugout's in the way. I'll have to go look. Hold on.
Number 6, Haley Peterson.
Yes, that's Jamie Marriott in left. Okay, here we go. Batting for the Tornadoes is number number 6, Haley Peterson. Two-one count on Jamie Peterson. Carly Ergler on the mound.
How's business? Business is slowing down. 1.5 busy.
Full count. Oh, I'm sorry, 2-2 count. My bad. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Number 15, Jesse Wright.
Jesse Wright, number 15, the batter. Fouled out of play. Well hit ball into the left field corner. They'll go in for a double for Jesse Wright. That brings up number 10.
Now up to bat number 10, Sophie Rogers.
Sophie Rogers. Foul ball. We got 1 out here in top of the second. Bulldogs up 16-0. Don't want to get too lazy here. Just play the game. Get her done. 0-2 count. Don't want to get lazy. Don't want to get goofy. Just play the game. Don't get too relaxed. Strike 3. That brings up number 26.
Number 26, Aubrey Kitzman.
Aubrey Kitzman, the batter. Back to the pitcher. Carly Yergler over to Brooke Howard for the out. That retires the side. So we go to the bottom of the second. Bulldogs up 16-0.
He was like this big. I have pictures of it.
All right, leading off the bottom of the second for the Bulldogs, Carly Yergler. She was batting in the first when the final out was made off first base. Well hit ball by Carly. Home run. First pitch, line drive over the left field fence. Second home run on the game for Carly, second home run on the day. She got 5 RBIs this game. She had 2 RBIs in game 1. She just needs a base hit for the cycle on the day. She's not going to get a cycle on the game, but that's it right now. But for the day, 2 games. Maddie Cortez, last time up, also had a home run, a 2-run shot that she dropped on top of the batting cage. Score 17-0 Bulldogs. Maddie. Fly ball into short right field. Second baseman went back, made a nice attempt on the ball. Here we go. We're getting, the second baseman went back for it, dove, made a nice try. The ball was in her glove. It bounced out when she hit the ground. Umpire called that she did not have control of the ball. Said it was a ball in play. Maddie thought it had been caught. Started walking off second, started running back to the dugout. And she was throwing out first, trying to get back on the first. Maddie needed a little help there at first base, a little vocal help, I think. One run in so far here in the bottom of the second. 17-0. Sometimes when you're running, you need a little help. A little help from your teammates and your coaches telling you what you need to do. Kennedy Granadino, the batter. 3-1 count. Kennedy draws the walk.
Third baseman, Chloe Truax.
Chloe Truax, the batter. 1 out. Kennedy Granadino in first. 1 run in so far here in the second by the solo home run by Carly Yergler. Jenna Wade will go in and run for Kennedy. Foul ball. 0-1 count on Chloe. 1-1 count. 1 out. Jenna Wade on first, running for Kennedy Granadino after she drew the walk. Chloe Truax. Foul ball. Just right behind first base. Nobody could get to it. Count goes to 1-2 on Chloe. Base hit up the middle for Chloe. There you go. Moves Jenna over to second, so now we have runners on first and second
Now batting,
with 1 out.
Ward.
Sydney Ward, the batter. Sydney Ward last time had a triple, RBI triple, and also has a walk. Ball goes foul. Everybody's batting for the 3rd time so far. I know it's only the 2nd inning. Bottom of the 2nd, everybody batted. Some of the batters batted 3 times last inning. Bulldogs put up 16 runs in the 1st inning here in game number 2 of the day. Foul ball. Sydney Ward down 0-2 with 1 out. 2 runners on. Jenna Wade on second and Chloe Truax on first. Ball out. 1-2 count on Sydney. Throw down. Okay, I'm not sure. It looks like the catcher may have been trying to throw it back to second to get Jenna Wade, but the pitcher tipped it, thinking it was a throw to her. Foul ball. 1-2 count. Two count on Sydney. Fly ball in the infield. Shortstop makes the catch for the out. 2 outs.
Out of the plate, Jamie Marriott.
Jamie Marriott, the batter. Last time up, she had an RBI base hit. Time before that, she had an RBI on a hit by pitch. Little looper. Drops in front of the shortstop. She boots it. Everybody's safe.
Now batting, second baseman Taylor McKinney.
Bases loaded. 2 outs. 17-0 Bulldogs. Scored 16 in the first, 1 so far here in the second. Caleb McKinney, the batter. First pitch taken for a strike. 0-1 count. Slow roller back to the mound. Over to first to retire the side. So everybody has batted 3 times so far through 2 for the Bulldogs. They go to the 3rd with a 17-0 lead. Bulldogs got 16 runs in the first and 1 run here in the second. Defensively for the Bulldogs will stay the same. Carly Yergler on the mound. Kennedy Granadino behind the plate. Brooke Howard at first. Caleb McKinney at second. Maddie Cortez is short. Chloe Truax at third. Jamie Marriott in left. Jaden Hanna in center. And Sydney Ward in right. Okay, sorry about that. Jenna Wade is now playing second base. Caleb McKinney is not playing second. We got one out. Ball out. Swing and a miss. Reese Brocklesby the batter for the Tornadoes. Ball high. 2-2 count. 2 outs. Sorry. There's 2 outs, not 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Bulldogs quickly go through the Tornadoes in the top of the third. So we go to the bottom of the third, 17-0 Bulldogs. Okay, final score. 17 runs after 3 constitutes a complete game. Bulldogs win 17-0. Bulldogs put up 16 runs in the first inning. Got 1 in the second. Obviously didn't even get the bat in the third, so everybody did get 3 at bats that game for the Bulldogs. Final score 17-0. Carly Yergler pitched 3 complete innings. They gave up 2 hits and 4 strikeouts. Hitting wise, Jaden Hanna was 2 for 3 with an RBI and a double. Brooke Howard was 1 for 3 with an RBI base hit. Carly Yergler was 3 for 3 with 2 home runs and a double, 5 RBIs. Maddie Cortez was 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Kennedy Granadino was 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch and a walk. Chloe Truax was 2 for 2 with a walk. Sydney Ward was 1 for 2 with a walk and a triple for an RBI. Jamie Marriott was 1 for 2 with a hit by pitch and RBI hit by pitch and an RBI base hit. Kayla McKinney was 1 for 3 with 1 RBI. So Bulldogs take 2 in the doubleheader against Taylorville today. First game, final score 10-2. Here in the second game, Bulldogs won 17-0 in 3 innings. So Carly Yergler picks up the victory on the mound. We will see you here at home. So we will be on YouTube, Bulldog TV, 5 o'clock on Tuesday against Normal Community. And then we also play next Thursday at St. Joe, so you'll have to pick that up on Mahomet-Seymour High School softball Facebook page. So we will see you then. Normal Community here on Tuesday, 5 o'clock on Bulldog TV. And Thursday at St. Joe on Mahomet-Seymour High School Facebook page, softball Facebook page. Again, final score in the second game, 17-0 Bulldogs. In game number 1, the Bulldogs were victorious 10-2. We go to 14-2 on the season and 6-2 in conference play. So we will see you Tuesday.